Hello and welcome to Echoes of Elgin, timeless tales from the Elgin History Museum. I'm Rebecca Miller, museum educator at the Elgin History Museum, and your guide through Elgin's storied past. In each episode, we bring you captivating tales from our city's rich history, exploring the events, people, and places that have made Elgin what it is today. Whether you're a longtime resident, a history enthusiast, or just curious about local lore, this podcast is for you. Our echo today reaches us from November 18, 2002, when noted historian E.C. Mike Alft tells us about days gone by when cats and dogs were treated differently. Dogs have been regulated by the city of Elgin since 1858. The first ordinance prohibited any dog without a muzzle from running at large between the first day of June and the first day of October, and no person could permit a dog in heat to run loose at any time. By 1883, when the revised ordinances were published, the city had provided for an animal pound and hired a pound keeper. A dog tax of $1 was levied for males and $2 for females. A metal tag was required to be attached to the dog's collar. Unlicensed dogs running at large without a muzzle between May 1st and October 1st were taken to the pound. A fee of $3 was charged for every dog impounded, and a fee of 20 cents per day was to be paid for every day the dog was in custody. If the animal was unredeemed by the owner within 4 days, it was to be destroyed. The fear of rabies was constant, and the cry of "mad dog" would arouse a terror in a neighborhood. In 1888, after recounting the agonies suffered by one 11-year-old boy bitten by a rabid dog, the Daily News decided that no dog unmuzzled has a place on earth except in a cage or in an earth-covered trench. Sam Hill, the pound keeper in 1901, received a salary of only $50 per year, but he found ways of augmenting his income. There were 165 dogs killed that year. He salvaged their pelts, apparently in demand for lap robes, ladies' muffs, and articles of wearing apparel. Good pelts brought in between $2 and $5. After the dogs were skinned, he boiled the bodies in a huge kettle. A thin, oily substance called dog oil rose to the surface. This substance was skimmed off and sold to manufacturers of pharmaceutical products. Today, dogs of any kind, muzzled or not, can't run loose at any time of the year and must be inoculated for rabies. They must be confined to their owner's property and restrained by a leash when taken for a walk. All dogs found at large are impounded. Dogs are subject to these rules, but what about cats? Like dogs, they must be inoculated against rabies. Unless they are diseased or a public nuisance, there are no restrictions. In 1995, the City Council passed by a 4-3 vote an ordinance licensing both cats and dogs. The pet registration fee was set at $5 for sterilized dogs and no charge for sterilized cats. Fees for unsterilized dogs and cats were $20 and $10 respectively. The revenue was to be used to finance the nearly $65,000 in annual cost to the city for animal control. Because cats, although free to roam if they behaved themselves, were required to wear the license tag, the new law was supposed to end the problems caused by wayward felines that defecated on lawns, caused disturbances at night, often carried disease, and according to one citizen, hung around and just reproduced and reproduced. Quote, "We're making a law that can't be enforced," asserted one city council member who cast a dissenting vote, and he proved to be correct. When notifications were sent out to more than 10,000 pet owners who had complied with the rabies law, City Hall received hundreds of complaints. Protesters resented a double payment because the county also issued tags, $6 for Kane County residents and $4 for Cook County residents. After less than 9 months on the books, the city's ordinances were rescinded by unanimous vote of the harassed city council members, and refunds were issued to the less than 700 pet owners who had complied with the new law. Cats, those obedient, cooperative creatures, are not only unrestrained, but their numbers per household are not limited. Only 3 dogs can be kept in a single-family residence, but cat owners may have as many feline companions as they desire. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Elgin's history. If you enjoyed this episode, please consider subscribing to our podcast and leaving a review wherever you listen. For more fascinating stories and updates, please follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, or visit our website at www.elginhistory.org. Thank you for listening, and remember, history lives on in the echoes of Elgin.